Somewhere along the way, people started acting like driving an older car was a bad thing. Like, if you're not rolling around in something brand new, you're falling behind. But honestly, who cares? There's nothing wrong with driving an older car. In fact, it might be the smarter move, really. Let's go ahead and talk about this for a minute. Now, one of the biggest perks of buying an older car is that you can usually pay for it outright. No monthly payment draining your bank account, no interest piling up over the years. Just a car that you actually own. And when you own your car, you are in control. You're not locked into some 5, 7, or even 9-year financial commitment just to have something shiny in the driveway that you're going to be sick of in 6 months, 8 months, 10 months. And on top of that, insurance is usually cheaper too. Not always, of course, this depends on the car and the driver and the driver's history and the location, but generally speaking, it does cost less to insure something that's already heavily depreciated in value. Plus, if the car has been well taken care of, a lot of the big repairs that it could have needed have already been addressed. Things like timing belts, water pumps, major fixes. Somebody else probably handled that before you. So instead of signing up for years of car payments, you can buy something solid and keep more of your money in your pocket for things that actually matter. And yes, it does take a little bit of extra time to figure out that right used vehicle to buy, but it is worth it in the end, and we can talk about that in a later video. Newer cars are packed with tech. Touchscreens, sensors, auto braking, lane assist, which is cool stuff, but the novelty does fade. And a lot of those things can break or just stop working. And when that does happen, it's just not cheap. Older cars, on the other hand, while assuming you have one that's working well, they just tend to work. There's no random beeping, no flashing notification telling you what to do, no software updates needed to adjust the AC. Just a steering wheel, some pedals, and a driver. And because they don't have as much complicated tech, there's less that can go wrong. No glitchy screens, no expensive modules failing, no overcomplicated electronics locking you out of basic features. Honestly, that's a kind of simplicity that just feels rare these days. A few years ago, I wanted something new. I was tired of my older car. I wanted a lot of the latest features, so I finally pulled the trigger on a brand new car off the lot. The first time in my life that I had purchased a brand new vehicle off the lot. And after 6 months, I got rid of it. Why? I was paying hundreds of dollars a month for something that did the same exact thing my old car did. All the fancy new features that felt exciting at first, they got boring fast. It's like cars have turned into software now. Subscription-based features, lock settings, constant updates. Feels like a never-ending cash grab. That's why older cars are starting to look better to a lot of people. They're straightforward. They are yours. And they don't feel like something designed to constantly pull more money out of your pocket. Look, if you can afford a new car and it doesn't hurt your finances, go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. The issue is that people are biting off more than they can chew in today's society because they want to keep up with the Joneses. They want the newest, shiniest thing. They let their pride get in the way when they don't want to purchase a 2004 Camry or a 1998 Accord, whatever it might be. This is my 2011 Lexus ES350, and I picked this car up about 8 months ago, and it does everything I need and want it to do at the moment, and it fit the exact budget that I had. Now, that doesn't go to say that there aren't any issues with it, because aesthetically speaking, this car needs a lot of work. The PPF is fading, the grille needs to be repainted, the interior center console should probably be replaced. There's a little bit of tearing on the leather in the seats. The rims, the clear coat's fading, they need to be replaced. But mechanically speaking, this car runs fantastic. And on top of that, I love driving it. I am not ashamed to get in this vehicle. I love driving this vehicle. So I enjoy it. It gets good gas mileage, it has good power, it does everything I need it to do, has Bluetooth audio and a decent sound system. I couldn't be happier. That's not to say that I don't want something newer, but I know now is not the time for that. It's not within my means to do that, and it wouldn't make financial sense. So I would rather just enjoy what I have at the moment until I'm ready to step up to whatever might be next. But don't feel pressured into thinking you need something new just because that's what everyone else is doing. because you don't. Older cars can still get you where you need to go. They still do the job. And in a world that's always pushing the next big thing, sometimes the best move is to stick with what actually works.